Well, let's use this particular design to make a plea for consistency when you are using landscape CAD. As I look at this design and I select one of these symbols, notice that it has been tagged, so from the plant database file it knows about the botanical common name and a code. But notice as we zoom in that the block doesn't have any line thickness associated with the color behind it, whereas this one here does have a thick line around the edge. If you look at this group of symbols, some have got filled colors, some have got line thickness. Let me illustrate by taking off line weight and putting line weight back on. Can you see the problem here in the plant schedule with a mix of line weights applied and line weights not applied? Consistency here also is seen in the definition of the dimensioning style. Can you see here 3M there, much bigger in terms of text than we would like. And notice that the dimension style that's current is a style called Euro Dimension Styles, so it's the Euro style. We go in here, and if we look at the geometry, its arrow size is 1250 units, and we can't see the arrow effectively, so let's push it to say 250. If we go to text, the text is set to 1000 units. I suspect what's happened here is that because the suffix M has been added, this design is used to working in meters, and we have a mix of meters and millimeters. So the text height here, let's bring it back down to 200. Offsetting from the dimension line, let's push that one up just a little bit. Under units, let's not use the suffix meter here. We can leave a comma in there if you want, but notice the precision here is set to 2 decimal places, and for landscape work that's a little too much, so let's OK that, and immediately the dimension looks a little better. We can actually see the arrowhead and the text looks correct. So we have a measurement of 3000 units, and then a text, there's no text override, so the suffix must still be there. Dimension styles. Of course the measurement scale is now set to 3 decimal places, so it's converting automatically into taking the millimeters into meters, which is fine, but we need some consistency here. Let's take that one out for the moment, and now it's giving us a dimension measurement of 3000, which is what I want to see, and yet it's putting 0 in there. So dimension styles, or the precision here, having said wind it back, let's put it in and OK. And my goodness, I'm still not sure about what's going on. Of course, if we put the measurement scale at 1, then that's fine. We're drawing here, of course, in model space at a scale of 1 equals 1, and now that is showing at 3000. We could revert it back and make it show 3M if we want, but it's really important to get things looking much better. If I click in here and move along like so, then that dimension is now showing much more sensibly. I would like an offset to show away from it. So we really need to, the plea here is to try and get consistent. If I click on this symbol and edit it, and I pick on the block here, see it's got a very thick line around it. it's got a border color 251. It's got some transparency set at 100, so that color that's really unusual for a GCAD Plus user to set transparency at 100 and yet have the color white. So I'm pretty lost as I look at this drawing, and I think it's really awkward to work with. So I hope that just shows just a little, sheds a little light on making sure you understand what you are doing and make things consistent. Don't mix everything up as has been done here.